So for this one, I feel like it should be really easy. It's quite a simple shape, but yeah, I can't think where to start with it. I'm thinking ganache. So my plan is to ganache for the coverage instead of fondant, because I know a lot of you guys aren't keen on fondant. We'll see, let's see how it goes. Got an assortment of cakes for this one. I haven't baked them, guys. These are ones that I just bought pre-made. I'm not sure if they're gonna be the right size and shapes, but let's stick them in the cake, stick them together and we'll see. Cut myself a cake card to what I think is about the shape at the bottom. Maybe even a little bit smaller. You'll see why later in the video. So I'm just gonna cut some circles out that are roughly the size of the cake card that I've got underneath. So I'm just cutting out some 10-inch diameter circles out of all the cake. It's the leftover buttercream from my Wednesday Addams doll cake. Leftover buttercream from another doll cake. So guys, if you've got loads of leftover buttercream from all your projects, you can freeze them. So these are all bits that I have frozen and I thought I would just put together to put in this one because I want it to be kind of like a dark grey colour buttercream anyway. So just put them all in. Of course, if you've got a mixer, you're very welcome to use a mixer instead of doing it by hand. And I was expecting it to come together to make like a brown colour, and it actually came together and made grey. So I'm just gonna stick my pieces of cake now on that cake card, piling plenty of the buttercream in. I know the grey doesn't look like the most appetizing of colours, doesn't really make you want to eat it, does it? But I thought it went well with the colour of the Mandalorian helmet and the theme. It used so much buttercream, like way more buttercream than I thought I was going to use for this. Also way more cake. And you know, sometimes I had to piece together small bits of cake. If you're wondering why I've done it in such a messy way, because it would have been easier for round cakes. I just really wanted to use up the cakes that I already had in the freezer. And I'm just gonna stick like a little square of cut off cake onto the front of it. So it's about 9.5 inches tall. Usually I would dowel a cake. I'd put a board in part way and I'd dowel it at this height because it's pretty tall. But today, this is the way. Let's see if it stays up in one piece. The carving of it, I'm just gonna carve it to Mandalorian's helmet shape. Curving the top edges and just really trying to take a little bit off at a time. I'd rather take not enough off than take too much off. And of course it always helps if you've got pictures, so I had my laptop on with an image of the Mandalorian to look at while I was doing this. Gonna cover the whole thing in ganache. Buttercream's not gonna be strong enough to hold up this tall cake, so ganache is just so much firmer, it's gonna set harder. And of course I want to just try and keep it covered in ganache. And cutting out sort of the cheek area of the helmet, I made myself a template and I probably made them a little bit uneven as I cut into them, and getting the ganache in there was fairly tricky. I tried to smooth it off the best I could, putting more than one layer of ganache on. And I tried to smooth it down with my fingers and a tiny bit of water. And of course I then tried to put the details in the back of the helmet creating a bit of a template and just trying to score them in, trying to also smooth down the cheek area. I'll put links below the video to the tools that I used for all this as well. Now, I completely did something that I said I wasn't gonna do and used something different to Ganache. I couldn't get it smooth enough for these extra details, so what I did was rolled out thin modeling chocolate. I felt like it was kind of similar to Ganache, well, in that it's chocolate flavored. So it's not fondant, it's modeling chocolate, rolled nice and thin, just to go in and try and add the extra details around like the visor bit of his helmet. Is it a visor? I don't know if it's a visor, but yeah, that bit. Straight lines are something that I don't particularly enjoy doing on cakes because I'm not good at straight lines. I did heavily rely on templates that I'd made myself for these guys.
So it's time to get some color on. So we want to go for silver. It's really important that it is an edible powder. I don't think I've got the exact right silver, so I'm gonna mix two together. And you can mix it in a paint with a rejuvenator or clear alcohol. I don't think I've got enough of this to do the whole thing with. So I'm actually gonna cover it in some vegetable shortening.
Just a thin layer, really thin layer of the vegetable shortening. It's just gonna help the powder stick. And I put a lot of the silver edible powder on here, dabbing it rather than brushing it on. And while it gives it a really nice sheen, I found that the edible silver powder really showed up how uneven the cheek area was when I'd done it, that I couldn't get it nice and smooth. Yeah, the silver kind of really enhanced the messiness. So maybe I should have spent longer smoothing out the cheek area before covering it in the powder. Then I'm just gonna paint like the little visor area in a black food color. This is actually like the black powder mixed with clear alcohol or rejuvenator spirit. I had to give this a couple of coats. I did try to add some shading to it using a darker silver powder and even some black powder. It didn't cling very well to the silver that was already there though. I'm gonna try airbrushing on some shading using like a bit of black food color. That's what the cardboard box is up for, guys, so it doesn't go all over my kitchen.
So I haven't got it quite as smooth as what I wanted. I tried not to put anything other than ganache on it, but obviously we used a bit of modelling chocolate. I'd like to do a bit more shading, but honestly I'm getting a bit messy. I'm a little bit bored of doing this one, and you can only work on a cake for so long. So I need to clean up the board, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like finished. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and let me know what else you'd like to see me create. It's such a big cake.